Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another predictions video, and in today's video I'm going to be predicting the Sterling versus Dillashaw fight. If you are new around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need a like video, and let's get straight into it. So, going into this fight, Sterling is 21-3 with 2 KOs and 8 submissions, and Dillashaw is 18-4 with 8 KOs and 3 submissions. This fight is for the bantamweight title, in which Sterling currently holds. Dillashaw's last fight was a win via split decision versus Sandhagen. Since then, he has had a 15-month layoff, and this is his returning fight, so people are questioning if he's going to have some cage rust, I suppose that's the right way to put it, if he's going to be a bit rusty going into this fight. Sterling's last fight was a win via split decision versus Jan. This is Sterling's third title fight, to this being Dillashaw's 8th title fight. Sterling is 33 and Dillashaw is 36, so there's questions around his age, if he can still do it at his age, Dillashaw that being. Also on this card is Chukagiam versus Fiorot. This fight is arguably the number one contender's belt in the women's flyweight division. Fiorot is the up-and-coming fighter in this division, making a name for herself after beating Maya. But I think that Chukagiam will win via unanimous decision. I think she won't. I mean, Chukagiam, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, is coming off a 4-fight win streak since her defeat, I believe, against Shevchenko, and so he's kind of in one of the best kind of forms in her life, or at least for the moment. And Fiorot, yes, did beat Maya, but I think Chukagiam is at a different level, and so I believe she'll be able to win and keep her number one contender stature there, and possibly be able to fight Shevchenko soon. I don't know if they should be able to get a rematch or not, but you never really know. Moving back to Sterling versus Dillashaw card fight, Sterling's wrestling seems to be his weakest point. I suppose not wrestling as a whole, because when he's on your back, he is a great fighter, but if he's on his back and somebody's on his back, then he struggles a bit. That's kind of one of his weakest areas, and that is an area which Dillashaw does like to use and capitalise on in his fights. So that is something that Sterling is going to have to watch out for, and is going to have to train for, and so that's kind of the main thing that could stop Sterling from winning. Sterling is the favourite, and I think that Sterling will win via submission in round 2. I think Dillashaw will try and go for the stuff that I've been saying, but I think Sterling has trained for it and will probably catch him out when he goes for something like that. And in round 2, I think Dillashaw will just get a bit eager to prove, because he kind of wants to go back in after the layoff and prove that he is still a very good fighter even at his age, but I think he'll get caught in a submission and lose relatively quickly in round 2. And so yeah, that is. Oh, and then I believe he'll go on to fight the winner of O'Malley versus Jan, or Dillashaw if he said that he wants to give him a title shot at some point, even though they are good mates. So either any of them fights will be interesting. I don't know if he'll rematch, have a third fight with Jan if he beats O'Malley. So if Jan beats O'Malley, then he'll probably fight Dillashaw. But if O'Malley beats Jan, then he might fight O'Malley. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you did enjoy. Like the video if you didn't, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.